What's up, everybody? It is Magnificent Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did on my side of the screen. A lot of basketball, a lot of college basketball. Big things from IU. I saw the women's team made it to the Elite 8. I believe they play coming up soon. They play the Elite 8 game to make the Final Four. They upset the number 1 seed NC State, so congratulations to them. Hopefully they can make it to the Final Four because that would be awesome. I know it's their first year making it to the Elite 8. So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to them for what that women's team's working on. I remember let's say about 2 or 3 years ago, I watched them win I think it was the NIT championship against Purdue, which is pretty cool. With the IU being such a men's basketball dominant school, you really don't hear much of the the women's, but hey, they're holding their own. They're doing better than the men's. They're doing better than the men's. But like I said, I'm just having a great day. We had a great weekend. I finally got my capture card, and I'm starting to set up my YouTube things. So I'll be busy, like always here. But besides that, man, I really didn't do much. I hung out with some friends over the weekend. Just relax, really watch college basketball. We're gonna dive into college basketball. Actually, we're gonna go over the scores over the last weekend. The game started Saturday. Sweet 16, Loyola Chicago lost to Oregon State 65-58. Villanova lost to Baylor 62-51. Arkansas barely beat Oral Roberts. I was at Walmart with my friends, and I was watching the Oral Roberts game against Arkansas, and they came so close to hitting that shot to win it. And I give a shout out to Oral Roberts, man. They should be playing another round. They balled out. And I'm not discrediting Arkansas. That's a very good team, but I think Oral Roberts, they were fun to watch for sure. And then the last game, Houston just ran away against Syracuse, 62-46. That was for Saturday's games. Sunday games, Gonzaga destroyed Creighton 83-65. Michigan handled Florida State 76-58. UCLA upset Alabama, and in the last game, USC beat Oregon 82-68. That UCLA and Alabama game was nuts. It was crazy. I watched the last 3 minutes before it went into overtime, but I watched the last 3 minutes of the second half, and it was nuts. There was 4 seconds left for Alabama. They had to heave it down the court, and then some guy shot it from the logo and drained it. Put it to overtime. It was insane. But I didn't really watch the overtime, but UCLA won 88-78, which I thought Alabama was going to go a lot farther. I guess not. Man, I really didn't think UCLA was going to beat Michigan State, but now they're in the Elite 8. It's insane. March Madness, man, full effect. So games start today for the Elite 8. Oregon State plays Houston, which I don't know about that one. And Arkansas plays Baylor. I don't know. I think Oregon State can they might be able to beat Houston. And then Arkansas probably, I don't know. That Baylor team's really good. And then tomorrow is USC for Gonzaga, which I think Gonzaga will run away with that one. And then UCLA versus Michigan will be tomorrow's night game. Yeah. We'll see though. It's March. You never know. Tickets are going as low as $11 tonight and $12 tonight. And hold on. There was some NBA news. Oh no, let's just stay on college basketball. Let's talk about IU before we get to NBA. IU made a move this weekend. They made a move yesterday, signing Mike Woodson as the new coach of the Indiana men's basketball team, and I applaud Indiana. They made a good decision, and I'm not saying that I thought it was a bad decision with Cody with Archie. I thought that was a good decision. It didn't end up well, obviously, because that's not why we have a new coach. But yeah, Mike Woodson. He's from Indiana. He's from Broad Ripple. So he knows, I'm pretty sure he knows some of the city people. He was part of the only undefeated team to date in college basketball. Arguably the greatest team ever to play college basketball. And then, so he played for Bobby Knight. He learned under Bobby Knight. I think he'll do good. I mean, he was returning home. And so, I think that we can, it was a toss-up between him and Brad Stevens, and I guess Brad Stevens even wanted the job, so Mike Woodson was kind of our guy. And so I'll give it a couple years, but if he can get those people that we talked about that plan on leaving for the draft or whatever, not for draft, for the transfer portal, then I don't know, they could be good, but we'll see how that all flows down in the next couple of days. Hopefully he can keep him here because they have a squad. If you think about it, it is the coaching sucks, Hopefully we'll see how that goes, but hoping for the best. I'm glad we got our guy. I think Mike Woodson was a great hire. They did something right, but I don't know. That was, we'll see how. Like I said, we'll see how that goes with Mike Woodson, but we're going to move on to the NBA. Some news there as well. I saw that LaMarcus Aldridge is signing on the Nets, and I hate it. Like I don't dislike LaMarcus Aldridge. Everything nowadays is just to chase rings. You're only good if you have a ring and all this. I don't believe so, man. I loved the Nets whenever they had Kyrie and KD, and then I was okay with them getting James Harden. Because it's only a 3-person team, but then now they got Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge. They're just recruiting people. They're ruining the NBA. What they're doing. I don't know. I hate super teams. I hate it. Just, I don't know. I hate that everybody's trying to ring chase. Everybody's making a team so they can beat LeBron. And I'm not gonna lie, if LeBron beats the Nets in the finals, and they make it to the finals, that'd be insane. That'd be really insane. People would start calling him the GOAT. I don't think LeBron. Personal opinion, I think Michael Jordan's the GOAT. you're gonna hear that from me because you're gonna hear the Bulls bias come out. But yeah, I'm a big Bulls fan. My dad was a big Bulls fan, so it kind of just went down to me. And I like Michael Jordan. The reason I fell in love with basketball was because of Derrick Rose, and that was when he played on the Bulls, and I don't know. Also, Drummond is going to the Lakers. So the Lakers got another big man with AD down there, which that'll probably be good. I don't know. Everybody just wants the Spurs versus Nets. The Lakers versus Nets. I don't know. We'll see. But scores, predicting scores for this week. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. 11 games. Anyways, Pacers, Wizards. I believe the Pacers will win that one. Trying to get back over 500. Bulls, Warriors. I think the Bulls will win that one. If there's a hot streak that needs to get going, it's the Bulls. We need to get into the playoffs here. Pelicans, Celtics. I think the Celtics will win that one. Timberwolves and Nets. I think the Nets will win that one. I don't think that's a question. Heat and Knicks. I think the Knicks will win that one. Raptors and Pistons. Gonna go with the Raptors. I saw someone with the Raptors that Norman Powell, who's on the Blazers now, was still lining up as the Raptors. Like, he was like, you know, when you go tip off and you go to side, he went over to the Raptors side. But that was funny because when you get traded, you're used to playing with guys for years and years and years and years, and then you get traded and then you're like, whoa, can't play with them people no more. They're my opposite team. And then, but anyway, moving on, the Grizzlies and Rockets. I think the Grizzlies will win that one. John Morant trying to end somebody's career. Mavericks and Thunder. I think the Mavericks win that one. Kings and Spurs. I'm going to go with the Kings there. De'Aaron Fox is just on another level right now. Cavaliers and Jazz. I'm going to go with the Jazz there. Bucks and Clippers in the last game of the night. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee over the Clippers in LA. Let's just look at the standings real quick. So my Bulls are the 10th seed right now. That's not good. But we are 2 games out of 8th place. We need the Hornets to start losing. We need to beat the Pacers. We need to make it the playoffs. But anyways, Eastern Conference goes 76ers, Nets, Bucks, Knicks, Hornets, Hawks, Celtics, Heat, Pacers, Bulls. Excuse me. Those are the first 10 seeds. For the Western Conference, it goes Utah Jazz, Suns, Clippers, Lakers, Nuggets, Blazers, Spurs, Mavericks, Grizzlies, and Warriors. As the Western Conference is tough, dude. Every team that's in the playoffs is over 500. You cannot say that about the East. And I didn't know the Lakers were the 4th seed. The Suns are a 2 seed. Look at them go, bro. It's all CB3, man. You get him on your team, you're gonna be instantly better. That's why they call him probably the greatest point guard of all time. Whatever team Chris Paul goes to, that team has gotten better. Their win percentage has gone up. I just really wish he'd get a ring, but probably won't happen. But nothing less. He's top 3 greatest point guard of all time, and I could say that confidently. But we did cover NBA. Not really in the NFL news. The draft is coming up soon. I saw the NBA draft is like July 29th. Is that what they said earlier? July 29th. The lottery will be June 22nd. So, got a couple more months till that goes down. Really, that's, MLB starts this week. Yep, it starts Thursday. I will be trying to go to a game this weekend. Hopefully, I can get up my GoPro and get that all set up so that we can film the game and we can make some YouTube content for the first time. I don't know. I'm still working on that portion. I know I've been working on it. I'm a procrastinator, man. I am. I was like that at school. I would wait till the last day, the last night to do an assignment that was like worth half my grade. But I still graduated high school. I made it out. But yeah, hopefully we can get all this gaming set up and YouTube set up, because I really do want to make some YouTube content. That's what I want to do on my side. I do this right now, but I want to try to get my podcast onto like either Spotify or Apple, so we don't have to listen on YouTube. So my YouTube channel can just be primarily YouTube stuff, not just a podcast. Which nothing against my podcast. I just want it to be like on a bigger platform. You know what I mean? But Like I said, that probably, I mean, that's a little bit shorter episode. Just covered basketball scores. Like again, this basketball night, that's what I'll be watching while I'm at work. You know, I breathe basketball. That's my life. But that really does about it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow is Terrific Tuesday. Let's go get it. You know, be like I always say, be a great person today. Be a better person tomorrow. Treat others the way you would like to be treated, especially, you know, in the world we are going through right now with all the hate. You know, if you don't want to see someone, if you wouldn't want to see yourself like that get hurt or anything like that, don't do it to somebody else. You know, just be a good human being. I know times can get tough right now. Times can get tough, and you feel like you're holding it in for so long, and then you just let it go. But you know, you gotta stay strong. But like I said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.